What's up everyone? I'm Jamie. This is Anti-Chef. Compost Cookies, the staple of Christina Tosi's Milk Bar. I love to make these Christina Tosi recipes. I find them to be the perfect balance between being challenging and completely unique. I've made the crack pie, the birthday cake, and now I'm super excited to scratch another milk bar recipe off my milk bar list. This is a cookie comprised of all the items that you'd find in a drawer in your kitchen, somewhere around here, maybe. We're starting with the graham cracker crust. Now, Belgium doesn't have graham crackers. They just don't. However, they do have specaloos. What was formerly called graham cracker crust shall now be called specula biscuit crust. Let's add the speculoos to a bowl, crush them up into smithereens. Next up, sugar and salt, dry milk powder, mix with your hands. Add some heavy cream to a bowl of melted butter. Now add it to the bowl with the speculoos. That butter is gonna act as a glue. It's gonna get everything to stick together. You're supposed to get it into clusters, but I think I've added too much liquid into this thing. Quickly running to the store to pick up more speculoos. Blend these really quickly. You're supposed to mix your crust until you can put it into the palm of your hand and you can squeeze and it still resembles its shape. Here is my specula biscuit crust. We are moving on forward with the rest of these ingredients. I prepped them, mise en place, but they're in my way. What you want to do is get yourself a stand mixer. No stand mixer for me. I'll be using a wooden spoon and some elbow grease. 16 tablespoons of room temperature butter. 1 cup of sugar and 2/3 cups of tightly packed light brown sugar. 2 tablespoons of glucose syrup. Cream it together for 2 to 3 minutes. Let's add half a teaspoon of vanilla. Add 1 egg. Hoo-wah! Mix it all in for 7 to 8 minutes. 1 1/3 cup of flour. Throw in your baking soda, baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Mix this all together for about a minute. Scrape the batter off the sides of the bowl. Add 3/4 cup of chocolate chips. Once you have the chocolate chips in, you have to add, well, this recipe is famous for its butterscotch chips. Well, here's the problem. I went to at least 7 or 8 different stores looking for butterscotch chips, and nothing. I know it's a very important piece to this cookie. If you read reviews of the compost cookie, everyone goes, "Oh, I love that butterscotch, blah, 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 blah." I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in myself. Now, I think I'll be okay. If you look at what's in my cauldron, I don't really think I'm gonna notice, but I know some of you might. So let's just pretend to add the butterscotch chips. Mix it all in. Time for the specula biscuit crust. 1/2 cup. Are you kidding me? Look how much leftover I have. The specula biscuit crust for days. 1/3 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats. And ground coffee. I haven't grinded it up yet. Adding in 2.5 teaspoons, mix until it's incorporated. This is when things start to get a bit strange. Adding 1 cup of mini pretzels and 2 cups of potato chips. These are au naturel. This is just a quick mix in. You're being very cautious not to overly break these chips. A 1/3 cup I'm gonna scoop up like so. I'm gonna put it onto my parchment sheet lined baking pan. It doesn't matter about placement right now. You wanna pat the tops down so that it's nice and flat. I'm gonna wrap this up tightly with some plastic wrap because I just love this planet. We're gonna put this in the fridge for a minimum of an hour. You want these guys to set. This fridge is too small. Let's chill these, for God's sake. I had these chill overnight. I decided last minute. I didn't want to risk not chilling them enough and then they turn into blobs. I can feel that they're all nicely set. Take your cookies, put them onto the parchment paper, allowing ample space between each cookie, roughly around 4 inches, so that they don't spread out on top of each other. Been there, it sucks. You want to avoid that. This looks good. Bake these in the oven, 190 degrees Celsius. 18 minutes. Hi. I'm monitoring my cookies through this glass. As feared, they are expanding just a bit too much and they're starting to grow on top of each other. I think I made them a bit too big. Lesson learned, adjustments will be made for the next batch. 18 minutes is up. Now you want to check to see that the edges of the cookies have browned, just ever so slightly. And if they have, you give them a thumbs up. They really did flatten out quite a bit. A common trend in the cookies that I make. Or are they supposed to? I don't know. They don't look terrible. I made the portion size a bit smaller. I'm gonna put this into the oven for less than 18 minutes this time because I feel like the other batch are a bit too dark in color. Cook these for less time and hopefully that solves all my problems. 15 minutes. My version of the Milk Bar compost cookie. I know it does not look like the real thing. For starters, it's darker looking and flatter. I don't know why. If you want a video on how to make the real compost cookie, you're not gonna find that here. And that's not what this show is all about. This is a show for the people like me who don't really know what they're doing in here. And they want to take a crack at something a bit out of their comfort zone. And if this is the results that you get from it, that's what you get. No camera tricks here. Okay, that's it for me. If you like this episode, make sure you're subscribed so you can check out more of Anti-Chef. Lots more coming. Every week, every Friday. Yeah. Give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below. Say hello. Tell me something funny. The floor is yours. See ya next Friday. Bye.